If you're loving this podcast, be sure to check out our full lineup. From news and local politics to sports and true crime, find your next great listen right now at duluthnewstribune.com/podcasts. That's duluthnewstribune.com/podcasts.
Hello, Northlanders. It's Wednesday, May 31st. I'm Wyatt Buckner with the Duluth News Tribune Minute, presented by Minnesota Power Employees Credit Union.
The average MPECU member saves over $785 a year in better rates and lower fees. And with MPECU, every ATM is your ATM. With their free checking program, you get ATM fee reimbursements at any ATM anywhere in the U.S. Check out Minnesota Power Employees Credit Union's services online at mpecu.com or visit their offices in downtown Duluth, Arrowhead Road, or Miller Trunk Highway.
Now here's a look at today's headlines. Minnesota has legalized recreational marijuana for adults, with the new law set to go into effect August 1st. Governor Tim Walz on Tuesday, May 30th, signed into law a bill allowing marijuana possession for people 21 and older, expunging marijuana conviction records, and creating a new regulatory plan for the substance. While marijuana will be legal to use and possess this summer, it'll take a while longer for dispensaries to open under the new licensing system. The move comes after years of advocacy at the Capitol, more than 30 committee hearings since January, and 2 votes in both the House and Senate. It passed mostly with the support of Democratic former labor lawmakers, though a few Republicans in the House voted in support of the bill. 22 other states and Washington, D.C. have legalized recreational marijuana. Backers of legislation have not touted marijuana as a big moneymaker for the state, but instead point to the unequal outcomes for different groups in society, particularly racial and ethnic minorities, and wasted law enforcement resources as a reason to end prohibition. Plus, whether or not pot is legal, people continue to buy, sell, and use it. Regulation is the best option, supporters say. Opponents of legalization have raised concerns about road safety, as there is no current field test for marijuana impairment. They also worry about marijuana's impact on younger people's mental health, and proposed raising the minimum age to possess and use the substance to 25. While some legalization proponents have acknowledged studies showing human minds do not fully mature until 25, they find that limit unrealistic given the legal age of 21 to buy alcohol. Under the legalization law set to take effect this summer, adults can possess 2 ounces or less of cannabis in a public place, and 2 pounds or less in a residence. Individuals can possess edibles with a total of 800 milligrams or less of THC, the psychoactive component of cannabis. Home growers will be able to have 8 plants, 4 or fewer of which could be mature flowering plants. Sales of cannabis products would carry a 10% state tax on top of the existing 6.875% state sales tax. THC-containing edibles made legal in Minnesota last July also would fall under new regulations. Sellers of the low-dosage edibles currently legal in the state would need to apply for a license. Governor Tim Walz also signed a bill Tuesday morning restoring the state's historic rehabilitation tax credit, which had lapsed last year when the Minnesota legislature failed to renew the program. Few people were probably more relieved than Mark Poirier, executive director of the Armory Arts and Music Center. In terms of the pending renovation of the Armory, Poirier referred to the credit as, quote, one of the most critical pieces of the financial puzzle, end quote, for what is expected to be a $42 million project. All told, he expects state historic tax credit will contribute nearly $5 million to the project, leveraging additional federal credits to the total tune of about $9 million. Poirier said the Armory's development partner, George Sherman, is well versed in using the historic tax credit and expressed confidence he will successfully use the program to further the Armory project. Poirier noted that Sherman has a proven track record of pulling together incentives to advance complex projects, such as Duluth's historic North Shore Theater. Thanks to the tax credit and a $4.5 million appropriation in the state bonding bill, work on the Armory at 1301 to 1305 London Road is expected to begin shortly, putting it on track for completion by 2025. Since it was adopted in 2010, the historic tax credit has led to the creation of 28,000 jobs at more than 170 work sites across the state. Supporters of the program estimate its expiration has cost the state about $1 million per day in lost activity. Here in Duluth, more than 10 projects have been completed with the help of state historic tax credits, and Poirier said still more projects, such as the Armory, are waiting in the wings. Now here's a look at your forecast, brought from the News Tribune's 20 Under 40 Awards.
Happy Wednesday, Duluth. Today's weather is going to be another day of scattered showers and thunderstorms, especially in the afternoon with the daytime heating of the atmosphere. High temperatures warming up into the middle 70s. Overnight tonight, a few more thunderstorms, especially early on in the evening. Will stay mostly cloudy, low temperature in the low 50s. For your Thursday, another chance of showers and thunderstorms later on in the afternoon. Partly sunny with a high temperature near 70 degrees. I'm Storm Tracker meteorologist Dylan Vogt.
Thank you to the 20 Under 40 Awards for their support. The award honors 20 individuals from our area who have distinguished themselves, making significant contributions to the Duluth community. These young leaders are shaping the future of our region. You can find profiles on this year's winners through a link at the top of our website, duluthnewstribune.news. Reporting for today's episode was done by Alex DeRozier and Peter Passy. Thank you for listening to Duluth News Tribune Minute. Have a great day, and we'll see you back here tomorrow.